Yo, what's going on, everybody? Luminesha here. Lumia streams, baby. I am obsessed with this program, and I want to teach you guys everything that I've learned. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to customize a unique entrance for a specific individual from either your Twitch stream or your Kick stream. Now, you can use this for any other platform that allows entrance music, but for this specific video, I'm just going to show you how to do the two, but it's a very similar step and process for any other platform that allows entrance music. Now, let's just say that you haven't downloaded Lumia Streams yet. What you're going to do is you're going to download Lumia Streams, and then for all the connections, you can go ahead and just skip all of that or connect everything if you want to. I'm going to show you guys step by step how to do the connections. So first, what you're going to do is you're going to scroll all the way down and hit your connections. You're going to go ahead and add a new connection. And let's just say that it's Twitch. You're going to go ahead and click Twitch, connect, allow whatever you want to allow. I just allow everything. You hit next, and you hit this connect button. You're going to be redirected over to your Twitch, where you're going to have to give Lumia Streams permissions, and then once you've done so, you can go ahead and close it, and you will have your Twitch connected. With Kick, it's a little different because there's no API. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and type in Kick, go ahead and connect, and you just put your name in there. Then you hit the connect button. That's the only difference between Twitch and Kick. The rest of this tutorial, exactly the way I'm doing it for Twitch, is going to be the same way you do it for Kick and pretty much everywhere else. Next, what you're going to want to do is connect your lights. Each lights are going to have their own unique way to connect to Lumia Streams. So just when you go ahead and add a new connection, just read through what Lumia Streams tells you and connect your lights. Now, from here, you're going to go ahead and scroll up to alerts. From here, let's start with Twitch. As you can see, there is a lot you can connect with. For now, we're just talking about entrances. Now, once you click on entrances, you actually have to make sure that the entrance alert is on. Now, for the entrance, we're actually going to go ahead and click on only variations because we only want this to play with a select individual comes in. Next, what you're going to want to do is add a variation. So where it says name, I put the person's name as well. You can call it whatever command you want, but I always put the person's name so it's easy for me to be able to know which alert's associated to who. From there, what you're going to do is you're going to hit the condition and username equal to. And here's the important part. You need to put it exactly the way it's spelt with capitalization, letters, whatever is different, unique about their name. You have to make sure it's exactly the same way spelled. From there, you're going to go ahead and hit the save button. And you have your first variation of walkout music. So as soon as Cheese, for the first time, says something in the chat, her alert will now pop up. Keep in mind, this is only the first time they speak in chat. Anytime thereafter, the alert will not work. And if you're one of the people that do not close your computers at the end of the day, and you actually keep Lumia Streams open, the next day, if you haven't closed down Lumia Streams, it actually won't use the walkout music or the entrance because Lumia Streams has still been open. So make sure close Lumia Streams and reopen it. Now we can really get into the customization of this. You can go ahead and hit this little pencil button. You can add a delay. You can change if it's going to be color, reactions, scene, the lights go on or off. There's no changes to the lights, whatever you want to choose. Here, if you're just going to do straight up color, it's going to give you that option. If you go to scenes, it's going to change up the scenes. A reaction, you can choose what reaction you want to put in. Here, if you want to turn the lights on, turn the lights off, for how long. Here, you can select an audio file if you want their own unique audio to it. You just go ahead, hit select file, go ahead, upload it. Let's just say that was too loud. Go ahead, drop the volume down, go ahead and test the audio. You're like, okay, that's good. You can go ahead and stop it. You can loop it if you want. Now, the manage light thing, I don't do in this. I actually do when I'm actually changing the scenes and colors and things like that. So typically for me, I'll say, hey, what's your favorite color? Or choose a color, and I'll go ahead and choose whichever color they want. So let's just go ahead and do a nice blue. Now, to be able to test that, you're going to actually have to hit the apply button, and then you're going to have to hit this refresh. Lumia Streams is quite finicky that you need to refresh. There's always going to give you a prompt to refresh, but make sure you're hitting the refresh button. Now, let me go ahead, show you. From here, I'm going to go ahead and hit the test button, and all my lights are going to turn blue. You're going to hear the audio. Now, it was cut short because I have the alert set for only, I believe it is 4 seconds. So let me just go ahead and show you back on this screen. This is the duration, which is only 4 seconds. If you want to choose to make it longer, So the entire audio clip goes. I believe it's a 9-second audio clip. So you just go ahead and change that to 9 seconds. And that's going to be as simple as that. Once again, hit the apply button. And this is where you hit the little test button. I'll go ahead, close that, hit the test button. And again, all the lights turn to blue. So just an FYI, with Lumia Streams, I have noticed that certain lights work best with the program. For me, what's worked best, unfortunately, is the top of the line Philip Hughes lights. I used to use the TP Casa lights and light strips. The light bulbs work super well, but the light strips just seem to stop working. The nano leaves worked at the beginning and then stopped working for me. My Govee lights had a really hard time being able to connect with it, but I have seen people get very successful with their lights. So for me personally, the Philips Hues has been the best so far. Now let's go ahead and take it one step further and actually give them an overlay. Now before we can set the action overlay, we're going to have to go and hit this backspace here, go to the overlay section, and go ahead. I'll just delete this so you can see. You're going to go ahead and add, go ahead and type in, for entrances, add new, and you're going to go ahead and add whatever kind of alert that you want. So for cheese, we're going to go ahead, add in an image. If it's a video, just go ahead and add in an audio, video, whatever it is going to be. Again, for me, let's just stick with the image. From here, please make sure to label it because, again, this does get crazy after a while. You're going to go ahead, where it says image, you're going to go ahead and change the image here. With Lumia Streams, the free version, you can go ahead and upload up to 100 megabytes. With the premium version, it's a lot more than that. What I do love, though, is that they have this Jiffy integrated right into it. And if you don't know what this website is, make sure to go play around with it because it's incredible. So the stickers are actually going to have a clear background, so you're only going to see the image. So let's just say with cheese, we're going to want a piece of cheese that comes up. Pick whatever item that you want. We're going to go ahead, select this piece of cheese. And from here, I'm just going to back up so you can see this is your entire screen. So you can go ahead and adjust where you want the piece of cheese to show up. Let's just say we want it right smack dab in the middle. You can go ahead and make it bigger. Now you notice with Lumia Streams, when you make it a little bigger, sometimes the cheese actually gets cut off. And you actually need to just drag it down or to the side to just be able to make it be able to be seen. I don't want it that big, obviously, so let's just go ahead and make it a decent size and hit the save button. And what you're going to do, the last step, which is super important before you exit, go ahead and hit the eyeball so it's hidden. You're going to go ahead and hit the escape button. While you're here, you may as well take a copy of this link. So you're going to go ahead and hit this little link icon. See how it's copied into a browser source for your OBS. Head on over to your OBS, which let me just show you guys here real quick. So that overlay that you did grab, go ahead and hit the plus. Go ahead and hit browser source. You're going to put Lumia. I already have it here, but let's just go ahead because it's typed a little differently. Go ahead and press Control V for your paste. Set up 1920 by 1080. Hit OK. And now you're going to see you have the overlay, which is definitely not supposed to show the piece of cheese. So I'm wondering if it didn't save. Oh, okay. So here's what I did wrong. Before I clicked the eyeball off, I saved and then I clicked the eyeball. So just go ahead and click the eyeball off, then save, then escape. So now you should see that the cheese is now gone. Perfect. See? Even though I've done this a million times, sometimes I still make mistakes. All right, now that that step is done, you're going to go back to your alerts. You're going to go back to Twitch. You're going to hit your entrance, making sure again that this is turned on. This is where it got a little tricky for me. You're going to go ahead and you're going to scroll down to the advanced settings. You're going to go to manage overlay actions. Here you're going to set layer visibility, which one it is, and this is why it's important to label everything. Now, from here, even though it says set to off, it sounds so weird, but you have to click this on, so it's set to on. Then what you're going to do, you're going to hit the add action button. However, now that's just the start of it. To end it, you do have to go and end, set visibility, same thing, 4 cheese. Now it's set to off and you're going to hit the action button. And that is how you're going to set the overlay. Hit apply, hit again refresh. So let me just go ahead. I will bring over my OBS. I'm going to go ahead, test. And there's the piece of cheese. And there's the blue. Now, there has been times where I will do all of this and then I'll hit the test button and nothing will happen. If that happens to you, don't panic. Go ahead, close Lumia Streams down and reopen it. Sometimes it's just a little broken and you just need to do a quick reset and it fixes everything. And that is how you set up entrances for a specific individual user. If this video was helpful, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more Lumia Streams content.